sure this is not going to cause feedback. Okay, good deal. When are you going to post another video, Thomas? Another one of those covers of other people's music. I just did. I had a lot going on. When are you going to do a practice session, Thomas? Right now. How come you didn't do a practice session yesterday, Thomas? I had a gig. I had to help my wife because she's been under the weather. And we have a baby. I know. Excuses, excuses, excuses. But here's an important lesson about practicing. Just because you missed a day doesn't mean that you should just give up entirely. I think that's a good lesson for any kind of like New Year's resolution or anything that you're going to do in life. Might as well might be some of the most evil words in the English language. So, am I practicing every day? Nope, I didn't. I missed 2 days. But that doesn't mean I can't practice today. So I'm going to. I'm going to keep practicing. Okay, and I did count some of the just setting up time because I'm not made of time. I'm not made of money. I'm not made of time. I don't have all the time. Okay. Oh, this one. That's poopy. That makes me feel less like throwing up when I hear it. Okay. That's pretty sharp now, too. Okay, not going well. That was okay. Let's do it one more time. Hey, I did it. Alright. By the way, can you see my hand? Alright. That was a piece of feedback I got before. You guys see your hands. You're playing the guitar. I did that thing. I did that thing where you're doing really well, and then you say, this is going really well, and then you stop focusing and just letting yourself do it, because you start saying, what if I make a mistake? And then you make a mistake. Yay! That works. Okay. Done with that one. Come on. I don't need a pen. I don't want to write permanently. In my book. That was smooth. Okay. Yay! This 2-bar sweep picking workout features diatonic triads in the key of G, played exclusively in triplet rhythms on the top 3 strings. To keep the notes of each chord from ringing together, you want them to sound separately. Release some or all of the pressure from the finger fretting the notes once each note has sounded. Okay, so they're supposed to be separate notes, not ringing together. That's part of the technique. I see. Okay. Oh, they have a fingering written in too. Okay, well let's start at 60. Well, let's start at 40. Triplet, triplet. Okay. And I'm doing it wrong. Okay. I think the idea is that it's all in one motion with the pick, ultimately, and it'll be like... Oh, that's gonna be tough. Whoops. All right. Ah, it's so close. Okay. Oh, it was close. Okay. And I did the right thing, but I didn't execute it. Okay. Because a lot of the time I make a mistake, I forget what, like, I actually wasn't thinking it correctly, and then, so I do the wrong thing. That time I thought it correctly, I just didn't execute it. Like that time was, I just forgot, I didn't do it, I didn't, I'm not looking at the music, so I didn't memorize it correctly, I didn't do it right. I muted the first string of my pinky. That's a first. How much time have I burned on this? Alright. Maybe we just leave it there for next time. Actually... $58. Okay. Then I'll know where to pick it back up. Things that I need to practice that are specific to this instrument. Oh yeah, I was doing that, you can see here. I was doing the William Levitt Book 1. So I gotta do that. Forgot about that. Just want to check something real quick. Boom. bum, 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 bum. Okay. Interesting. That's a silly thing to have stuck in your head. But it is. So where did I leave off here? That's right. I was gonna say to the alternate, to the different kind of technique for picking. Yes, you might recall in the previous practice stream, if you watched it, that I was struggling with those bar chords. And I said it would probably be a lot easier on my electric guitar. I guess we're gonna find out now, aren't we? Okay. Position 3. I'm still getting that, like, 2/10 with the thumb. I'm gonna have to change the way I'm sitting or something. It's not good. I use the pressure of my arm. Okay. This is frustrating to practice. What are my trouble spots? Trouble spot. Anytime I have to play the C shape E flat chord, like this, that's a trouble spot. When I had to go to the augmented chord, I'm kind of second guessing the fingering for that. I wonder if they have, like, on this page. Yeah, so they give you a fingering for that chord. Their suggestion is 3, 2, 1, 1. So I'll keep that in mind. And that's not so bad, but switching from that to that, that's okay because I've played that chord a lot. That's okay, I've played that chord a lot. It's not bad. Now, that switch, finding that chord, and then, oh, I'm going to forget, and it's here. And then, that's fine. That, I just messed up the last time. So this part is hard. I'm not hitting the 5th string. So I'm gonna circle that chord transition. This whole thing, we'll call that chunk 1, chunk 2. That's not bad, but here, chunk 3, transition 3 if you prefer, transition 4, transition 5, 6. Those are the main spots that I'm getting hung up on, I think. And it went. That's probably a healthy tempo for that. So about 98 or so. Let's try start at the end, the one far closest to the end, and work our way back to the beginning. So I have a whole chunk that goes E flat, B flat, 7, E flat. Let's do that first. That's a fast change. Let's go. Okay. I'm focusing on just getting my second and third finger into place where they belong. I'm going to focus on the fourth finger and where it needs to go. My third and fourth finger, let's see if I can move them together. Oh, that's nice because the third finger stays on the same string. So if I remember, I'm sliding up 2 frets, it's kind of like an anchor point. Okay, let's get the second finger involved. That's interesting. When I get the second finger involved, I notice that I'm losing the gap between my hand and the fretboard. Ooh. Hey! Pretty good. That's a lot better. At least. Better than when I started. Ah, that's hard. Okay. The next transition was A flat to E flat. Ah, that's hard. 1, 2, 3. Let's play it and keep going. Okay. Okay. That's better. Nice. Haha. All right. Practicing really does work. I'll be honest, that's about the extent of my patience for this. I kind of just want to play the whole thing one more time, see how good it is, and come back to it next time. There's a little bit of bend in a lot of those chords, which is unfortunate, but okay. Before I put this away, even though I want to move on to like stuff I gotta practice for real work, for worky work, real stuff, I want to run through this at least once, just because I want to keep working on this next page, major scales in the second position, and keep it fresh. kept them both ringing while I hit that note. Okay. There is a real work thing I have to work on the guitar, so I might just do that first. And I know this is an acoustic guitar thing, but I can play it on the electric, because why not? Well, I know why not, because then I'll be used to playing it on the electric, and I won't do it as well when I play it on the acoustic guitar, because it's supposed to be an acoustic guitar. But I think doing it more for the theoretical knowledge of the song than for my kinetic memory. I don't plan to spend a lot of time on it, I just want to run through it so it stays kind of fresh and my mind is still like working on it even when I'm not. Oh, that sounds gross. DC. So it goes back to. known if it ended on a Picardy third, but I guess that wouldn't fit the incredibly cynical and depressing message of the song. Hold on. Okay. Oops. Tuner on there. I've got to practice the new Susie songs. Okay? Look very grouchy. And I don't really feel like pulling out my amp and everything for that. So well, I don't know. It wouldn't be that much work. All right. I have time. It's just kind of a pain. Let's see here. He sounds unhappy. Let's see. There, that's not so much work. That works. Didn't take too awfully long. Ooh. Okay. It would help if the bass was plugged into the amp. It's kind of a key ingredient there. Okay. Here, I'll put this way. Then you can see my hands while I'm playing. Huh? Yeah. Let's see. Okay. So, we're going to do Shut Up and Dance by Walk the Moon. A half step up from the original key. Oops. Gotta look up a tab. Shout out to ultimateguitar.com. I'm sure they would love being affiliated with me. Key C sharp. So, this is in the original key. We're gonna hit settings, pitch. Whoops. It's a transpose. No, wait. We're going up. Up a step. Okay. Let's see if there's anything crazy in here. That's kind of my goal for my practicing these songs today. We got new songs for Susie and the Detonators. I just want to see if there's any crazy stuff. Metronome equals 128. This is very challenging. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4. Alright, I got a sense of what the tempo is. I don't need the metronome right now. 1. Okay, why would they write it like that? It's two 16th notes tied together. 4. There's 4 bars of rest. Okay. Yeah, that's really challenging. This is pretty straightforward. I think I got it. Yeah, what else? Okay, Somebody Told Me by the Killers. I guess we're gonna do that. And up a half step from the original key, of course. That's why God invented transpose buttons. Ooh. That's interesting. Got a tempo of 138. Goes 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 3, 4. It says E, but it has a note on the first fret. That would make it F. It's probably because they didn't transpose the regular notes. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh no! That makes this really hard to play. Oh, that's bad. I can't do that. I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do that. Alright, I think I need to look at this in the original key first. See what they have me do there for some of these things that don't seem to translate very well. Yeah. That spot where it wanted me to go like that. This goes. You just change strings. I think I have a feel for the tempo now. I think I'm actually going to try hearing the recording while I play. Somebody said, dude, go step by step. First repeat like 15 times each line, then move to another line. Don't read the notes. Okay, well, like I said, my goal right now isn't really to learn how to play the songs, to have them mastered at the moment. This is the first time I'm looking at them. I just wanted to see if there's any like really tricky stuff. For example, now I know that this song, somebody told me, has a couple of tricky spots in it. The other song really doesn't. So now I know where I need to focus my practice time. That was really the primary goal of my practicing these songs right now. And I'm only playing these songs because I have to play these songs because they said I have to learn these songs for the band that I'm in. So if it were totally up to me and I could just practice whatever I wanted, I'd practice something else. As for should I stay or should I go, I mean, that song's cool, but I have a limited amount of time to practice and I got some real responsibilities to learn some stuff. So that's one of the realities of being a working musician, is I can't just sit around and play whatever I want all day. I gotta play this, because this is the song I'm gonna have to play later with the band at a rehearsal in a week. That doesn't seem like the original key. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, they're down-tuned. That's why. They're down a step. Okay. So actually, it's okay, that's neat. So that's probably why they wanted to do it a step up. Because the original is tuned down a half step, so this way we can just play the original like the way it was written on the actual frets. That'll make it easier. I appreciate that. Let's see if I can figure out where they are. Wow. This is harder than a lot of our other songs. Okay, this is going to be the wrong key, but you won't know, only I will. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. That's learnable. I'll figure it out. don't think I want to do that. I'll hurt my finger. Do I bring like finger 2 up there maybe? Okay. Started learning acoustic, fingers are killing. Yeah, that sounds about right. Good luck, dude. Assuming you're a dude. I don't know, your name is Albert. Could just be a screen name, but either way, good luck. I give it time. Usually I tell my students, give it like 6 weeks or so, at least 4 to 6 weeks before you get really serious calluses. I lost my calluses for a while because I didn't play for a long time. But I think over the last year they've kind of been coming back slowly but surely. I haven't been practicing. It's part of the reason that my New Year's resolution was an hour of practice a day. But I started teaching a lot more and started playing bass a lot more. So, thanks for joining me. I don't know what you could have gotten out of this, but I hope you learned something. Have a great evening.